Hello everyone, this video goes through the story of sleeping dogs. In Victoria Harbour, Hong Kong, several drug dealers are conducting a deal without noticing that they have been overwatched all along. When the deal goes awry, police intervene and the drug dealers desperately run away. Having run through several shabby houses along the dock, one of the drug dealer, Wei Shen, is arrested on the scene. Thrown into jail, Wei meets his childhood friend Jackie Ma, who hasn't seen him since Wei left for US years ago. In an attempt to help his friends, Jackie proposes Wei to join his gang. Wei is later transferred to an interrogation room with two officers, Superintendent Thomas Penjo and his handler Raymond Mack. It is revealed that Wei is in fact an undercover American police officer who is arrested on purpose as a camouflage to let him infiltrate into a local criminal organization, San An Yi, and he is soon released as planned. As promised, he meets with Jackie, who introduces him to his gang Water Street, an affiliation of San An Yi. Though the leader Winston is distrustful of Wei at first, he takes Wei in after his rival, another gang leader Dog Eyes, humiliates Wei with his dead sister. Wei begins working for Winston by securing his territories in a night market. By beating Dog Eyes' men, he and Jackie send a clear message to the peddlers that Winston is in control. When punishing the traitor Ming, who has just switched his side from Winston to Dog Eyes, Wei is arrested again. When he is interrogated by the Inspector 10, Penju Woxing affirms his identity as undercover cop and bails him out, without forgetting to warn him that he should be more cautious when facing police next time. After being released again, Wei encourages Jackie to prove their value much more than errand boys. Jackie suggests to raid Dog Eye's shipment of stolen goods and cut Winston in. Their gang leader is very happy with the work and offers Wei a very profitable minibus route on the condition that he can muscle Dog Eye's men out of the business. After learning of his own restaurant being attacked by Dog Eyes, Winston takes the revenge by ordering to attack one of Dog Eye's warehouses. Since doing so might displease the chairman of San An Yi, Uncle Paul, Wei convinces Winston to spare Dog Eye's drug maker, Suwa, and give Uncle Paul a bigger profit than Dog Eyes did. Wei successfully fights into the warehouse, makes it explode, and escorts Suwa back to Winston through the block of HKPD. After this, he earns the full trust of the Water Street gang. Some days later, Winston is contacted by Uncle Paul, who agrees on Winston's replacement to Dog Eyes to take on the business, and also praises Wei on his protection of Suwa. When Wei released this meeting to his handler Raymond, Raymond is concerned that Wei is becoming one of them. On Winston's wedding day, Wei witnesses his marriage with his fiancée Peggy. Uncle Paul also attends the wedding for congratulation. However, when Wei is doing some preparations outside, he hears a gunfight inside the church. San An Yi is attacked and Winston and Peggy are both shot dead. When Wei meets the critically wounded Uncle Paul, he manages to take him to the hospital. Following Winston's death, one of San An Yi's red posts, Big Smile Lee, intends to take over his territory. Wei refuses and defends Water Street from his assault. Now he is approached by Broken Nose John, another red po who has the ambition to succeed Uncle Paul. The two form an alliance against Lee together. In order to maintain San An Yi's function during his hospitalization, Uncle Paul selects his nephew Chu Qing Cao as temporary chairman. For saving his life, he promotes Wei to the rank of Red Po and succeeds Winston as leader of the Water Street gang. He also revealed that wedding attackers are from 18K, San An Yi's rival. Wei captures an 18K member, Johnny Redface, who confesses that Dog Eyes was behind the attack and he is tortured to death by Winston's mother, Mrs. Chu. Then Wei captures Dog Eyes, who also gets his punishment from Mrs. Chu. Eager to see Chu Qing Cao being removed from the position of temporary chairman, John invites Wei to a tea break and unfolds her plan. Wei will sneak into Cao's residence and sabotage his furniture inside. As Cao is a superstitious man and has a deep belief in feng shui, This incident makes him collapse. What makes things worse is that Uncle Paul suddenly dies at the moment, making the position of chairman limited to Big Smile Lee and Broken Nose John. As Sun Yi is gravely crippled, Penju tells Wei that his undercover duty is over, but Wei protests, since if Lee becomes the chairman, Sun Yi will be worse than it was under Uncle Paul. When Raymond again tries to persuade Wei to abandon his role in Sun Yi and return to the life of a cop, Wei receives a call from Jackie, who has been kidnapped. When Wei reaches there, he only finds Jackie's dead body, then he is knocked out. Wei is tortured by an assassin before he managed to escape. When he confronts and defeats the assassin in a sauna room, he finds from his cell phone that Big Smile Lee is behind all this, as he sees Wei and John to be the obstacle for him to become chairman. Then Wei sets out for Lee, who seems to have been well prepared. Wei chases Lee to a dock, where Lee revealed that he knew Wei's undercover identity because Penju had sold him out. After a tough fist fight, Wei eventually kills Lee. Congratulated by Raymond on his mission well done, Wei tells him that he is betrayed by Penju, but Raymond chooses to stay aside, saying that Penju has been promoted to Interpol and cannot be touched. The following day, Wei receives a package from Broken Nose John. The package contains a video which reveals the fact how Uncle Paul dies. He was murdered by Penju at the hospital. Before he dies, Paul revealed that he had made a deal with Penju in the past to further his career in exchange for allowing Sun Yi to continue operating in Hong Kong, while Penju admits that Paul has outlived his usefulness to him. With this incriminating evidence, Wei throws Penju into jail, though he still believes that what he has done is for the greater good of Hong Kong. As to Sun Yi, Zhang has become the new chairman, and though she has discovered that Wei is actually a police officer, she orders his trial to leave him alone, as Wei has proved his loyalty to her, one way or another.